Everybody has different desires, but the one thing that everyone wants is money. There isn't a single person on the earth who doesn't want money, thus everyone wants it. The talk of money will be the main topic of today's video. How might the teachings of Neville Goddard be used to create money? How Neville Goddard's teachings might help you manifest money. I can promise you that once you've seen this video, you won't have to worry about money again. Watch the entire video so that you can understand what I'm about to discuss. You can also get better at manifesting money using Neville Goddard's principles. You should subscribe if you're a new viewer to our channel because we'll be teaching you how to manifest the things you want to manifest and how to live the life you want to live on this channel. Let's start moving now. What you expect is what you get. Neville Goddard's The Law of Assumption declares as much. His books and lectures consistently highlight the power of assumption and imagination. The assumption law he proposed is the one that is used and embraced most widely worldwide. In terms of manifestation techniques, he asserted that our current thoughts and things have an effect on the life we lead, and everything we encounter in life is a result of our actions. Nobody has forced us to take the direction that we do. Nobody has ever forced us to go through the events and circumstances we are currently experiencing. The cause of all of this is our assumptions. The effect of our consciousness is everything. Additionally, everything in our life has materialized. Now let's talk about money. Let's imagine that you are currently cash-strapped. Do you think this contributed to your current financial situation? Is there a wrongdoer here? No, nobody is to blame in the world, as Neville Goddard famously said. Because everything that happens in your life is entirely your fault. Consequently, if you lack money, you are at fault. It's because of your assumptions about money and who you are. You are poor because of your own thoughts. You made certain decisions that kept money from finding you. Your financial loss is a direct outcome of the choices, activities, and actions you took. As a result, no one is to blame for the things that are happening in your life. Instead, you are responsible for what happened. You are accountable in this way under the law of assumption. It prohibits you from blaming others for your own mistakes, bad decisions, and wrong actions. You employ the ideas and images in your head to manifest the world you desire, even if it is one that is imposed upon you. You also failed, of course, even if it's your own poor decisions that are pushing you to achieve something or live the life you want to live. You gave your permission to be forced into living a life you didn't want to live. Therefore, you are responsible for everything. If you don't have any money, it's your own thoughts that are to blame. Consider the possibility that you caused your financial loss rather than assuming that your circumstances caused it. Avoid making the assumption that someone is to blame for your financial loss. Take into account the potential that you might have let someone else steal your money. Your financial condition in life is entirely your fault. Because of your poor financial, economic, and personal mistakes, you were unable to obtain enough money. Let me say that if you had made a wise financial or other decision right now, you might be worth millions of dollars. You create your reality with your thoughts and imagination. So if you had optimistic thoughts and creative ideas about money, you would be wealthy and successful right now. The three-dimensional world you visualize is real. Let's say you don't have any money now. So what can you do to draw money? Remember that the basis of everything is imagination. Everything starts in your thinking. So, if you don't have any money, start with your thoughts. You must first decide what you think about money. Understanding your thoughts on money is crucial because you manifest what you think about. If you worry about money, it will lead to problems. Money won't make you happy if, like many other people, you believe that happiness is not a product of wealth. If you think that money is the solution, it will help you resolve your issues. If you conceive of money as a bad thing, then it will surely be terrible. Regardless of what you think about money, it impacts you in that way. Whatever you imagine about anything becomes real. Whatever your financial beliefs, you are therefore living in the same reality. If money isn't coming to you, it's because you're blocking it from doing so. Anything is attainable through imagination. I'm arguing that in order to identify your financial beliefs, you must go deeply within yourself. Your monetary assumptions and opinions have an impact on your current financial situation. You might have been convincing yourself that you can't attract money if you don't have any right now. And those thoughts are what made you exist. You are currently cash-strapped, or maybe it's because of some constricting thoughts. It's possible that you view money negatively, like many other individuals do. For example, you cannot satisfy yourself with money. Happiness cannot be bought with money. Money is harmful, and it leads to conflict. If you hold these kinds of beliefs, you can't make money because they keep you from doing so. Then, how do you attract money into your life? You can change anything by changing your thoughts, according to a statement made by Neville Goddard. Since you are the root of the problem, only you can fix it. You are the only one who can fix it. Nobody else will complete your assignment on your behalf. You are the creator, your own deity, and the agent of transformation. If you are unable to change your mindset, your thoughts, or your way of thinking, you will continue to endure pain. If you want to have a different experience, you must think in a different way. As I've already indicated, you could have pessimistic views regarding money, but you need to balance them with positive ones. Let's say you think happiness is a quality that cannot be bought with money. I start to believe that because money can buy anything, I can buy pleasure and happiness. Change your perspective and consider money as a solution if you previously believed that it is a problem. And if you have been holding the belief that it is impossible to create money, shift your belief to one that it is possible, easy, and simple to do so. You must first change the way that you view money. You need to change the way you think about money. You know, changing your thoughts is one of the hardest things to do. You really do believe it now that you've given it some thought. What you have been believing for years is now reflected in your DNA. It is therefore difficult to change your way of thinking. You must work on yourself if you want to change your thoughts. There are several ways you might change the way you view money. For instance, you can use encouraging affirmations to change your thoughts. Make a list of encouraging statements about money. Money, for instance, is advantageous because it may be used to buy happiness. Money is a great source of satisfaction, and it can help me with my problems. You can write down and speak out this affirmation and others to gradually change your relationship with money. You might also imagine a scenario in your head. Write a scene that demonstrates how money can help you with your problems. These kinds of setups are easy to make and easy to visualize. Your attitudes toward money will progressively change as a result of these strategies. The best method to use the law of assumption is to make an assumption that will change your beliefs, and then try to make that assumption feel as real as you can. By setting the scene on a loop, you can build a scene in your head and replay it endlessly. As your imagination creates your reality, your presumptions will start to change your three-dimensional universe. Neville Goddard asserted that the boundaries of your three-dimensional universe are set by the constraints of your thinking. Your subconscious mind might not be aware of the value of money or the ways in which it can help you solve problems. You can change this kind of perspective by visualizing scenes that emphasize the value of money and starting to think favorably about money. According to the assumption rule, you will experience what you anticipate. If you want to manifest money, start acting as though it will come into your life. Start acting and thinking as though making money is simple. Money will unexpectedly enter your life if you think and act in this way. Be aware of your financial thinking. Unaware of it, some people harbor negative beliefs about money. As a result, they are unwittingly contributing to the undesirable financial situation. Make an effort to recognize your financial views. If you can identify the concepts that are buried in your subconscious, pay close attention to how you act, especially with regard to money. Considering that what you believe is reflected in what you do, if you discover any negative subconscious beliefs about money, you can change them using different techniques. Remember that nothing can change about your reality until your ideas do. You cannot change your behavior unless your imagination changes. Your habits cannot change if your beliefs remain the same. Therefore, whether you realize it or not, your thoughts have an impact on your reality. Your assumptions, thoughts, and imagination have an impact on your experiences, reality, and the entirety of your existence. Let me tell you that you already possess the sum of money you're looking for. All you need to do is reach the level of consciousness where you are aware that you have the money you desire because it came into reality the moment you visualized it. Even if you are genuinely unaware that you have money in your life, you can achieve the state of having money. You are conscious of your financial situation. Neville Goddard once said that whatever you imagine becomes a reality as soon as you do. In other words, when you see money, you actually produce it. Thus, it has come to pass. It has already been done. Nothing should be rushed. If you believe you have already manifested money, you will surely do so. Just relax and wait. Soon, your financial situation will change. Your new world is waiting for you. Simply enter your new reality. The new circumstance you have just entered is where your desire is located. You're currently in a condition where your desire doesn't exist. You have to step into the area where your desire lies. And that state was created when you visualized it when you thought about your wish. I think my explanation of Neville Goddard's notion of money manifestation was clear. Since everyone will ultimately establish their own opinions, this does not imply that we agree with all he said or stood for. However, he was a wonderful teacher and an inspiration to enormous numbers of people all over the world. So we are exploring and actually discussing his theories and practices in order to completely understand his ideology. Enjoy manifestation.